impromptu vlog. So this is just a random vlog. This is just a random, just run of the mill. Elias is here. I just picked him up from daycare early. See him in the background. There you go. My boy. Always camera ready. Yeah, it's just making him something to eat, talking about what's on my mind. So I got a rigid, like, my setup on like the selfie stick is crazy. The kitchen is kind of clean, so I can put it on video. And then I'm using these boas. Let me see. Did that show up? I bought these a while ago. There we go. I bought these a while ago, and they sounded pretty good. And I have been using my AirPods. I still can't differentiate whether it's using the iPhone mic or the AirPod mics. But anywho, and I'm not about to do no super kitchen cooking. Love Salisbury steaks. Love them. Yeah. Okay, well, you're going to have to go look and show me. He usually loves Salisbury steaks, but today, you know, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Oh, you want the Alfredo? Oh, he fancy. He wants some Alfredo, chicken Alfredo at Stouffer's. Better to microwave it or to bake it. Okay, we can stick it in the oven. If you see like numbers flashing, it's because it's mug. It worked, but it's a hood oven now. 375, so we go 390. Then we're gonna put the timer on 55 minutes. So hour 10. Oh, gotta take it. I just want to see. April Fool's is April 1st. Just want to see if you thought I was gonna do that. Ain't waiting till the oven warm up. What you got to say? Okay, let me shoot my vlog. We can do a TikTok or something later. All right, don't touch my mics. I'm gonna have to chop the crap out of this because it's like I'm just talking and walking literally. Play some Connect or something. I did say Xbox Connect. We play Connect Sports, Connect Adventures. It's probably like over 10 years old, but it's still working. We play it. Anywho, so shouts to my coworker Peyton. Tyler was worried about me. Today I had posted a picture of me getting my infusion. Have multiple sclerosis, and I was telling her, yeah, I'm good. I have MS, and I use my diagnosis as not a woe is me type of thing, but I use it as a testimony to the glory of God. You ask yourself, what's so glorious about having MS? Lord, just this boy right here. And you stop. You messing up my mic. You just make me drop my mic. Stop. But ask, what's so glorious about having MS? And I tell you, the same way there was many people in the Bible that got healed. There were people in the Bible that did get healed. And people in the Bible that Jesus did not heal, but the disciples healed. Hence, the lame beggar at the gate. And with that being said, illnesses, I believe, whether God caused it or allowed it. I had posted up on my social media. I'm not sure why I have this diagnosis, whether it's a consequence of my sin or it is a test from God. Whether it's a test from God or it's a consequence of my sin that He's going to get the glory. Hence, David and Job. Job was a righteous man, and God tested him. He tested him to, from what I understand, he tested him to show that Job, when he was talking about how he didn't want to live and curse the day he was born and things like that, that even though Job was a righteous man, it's a testimony to people who do walk with the Lord very well, very beautifully, that there are still things in us that the Lord needs to work out, needs to purify, needs to refine. Is he behind the curtain? Yeah. But either way, at the end of the book of Job, Job wound up repenting. And same way with David, who was a man after God's own heart, and he slept with Bathsheba, his one of his friends, his close friend Uriah's wife, and then had Uriah killed. And once the prophet Nathan came and corrected him and rebuked him, David was receptive of that rebuke and correction, and they were repentant. So, said all that to say, what's going on with me? I repent of it. I repent of it. I have repented of it. I'm not sure if it is something that I caused, and I trust the Lord, with this diagnosis, whether he gives me a miraculous healing, or he doesn't. I love to do that. So I picked him up early from daycare. I picked him up early from daycare because I work. Yesterday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And I usually work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I do it 12. Hence, my son needs some love. And attention. And I'm going to give it to him. But yeah, so for... new followers and friends, yes, I do have MS, and it's public knowledge, and I use it for my testimony in God's glory. I got myself, and I got myself. That being said, peace, love you all. Appreciate you for watching. Say bye, Eli. Say bye. Say thank you for watching. Say peace out.